Hey guys, welcome back. In this class, we're working on 5 really great exercises to help you release your pelvic floor. So if you have pelvic floor muscles that are too tight and causing you pain and different kinds of issues, then this class is for you. You don't need any special props. Just grab your mat and we're going to start lying down on our back. So just coming down onto your side. And then from your back, I just want you to bring your feet together and you're going to drop your knees out to the side. You can then bring your hands onto your lower belly. You can close your eyes. And just letting your whole body relax here. So you'll feel that stretch through your inner thighs. And as you do that, I just want you to bring your awareness to your abdomen, to your lower belly, to your pelvic floor, and just consciously try to relax those muscles. So if you feel a clenching, a tightening, which is quite possible if you're suffering from pelvic floor muscles that are too tight, then you're just going to really focus on bringing your attention back to that area and release. Just taking some nice, slow, long, deep breaths as we're here. And if it gets a little too much, you can make fists with your hands and just pop them under your legs, just to give you a little bit of support so it's not too much through your inner thighs that you're having to kind of tighten and clench your muscles even more. And then just bringing your legs up, we're going to move into happy baby. So you're going to bring your legs up and I want you to grab, I'll give you a couple of options. The first option, which is the most challenging, is to grab the outer edges of your feet. So your arms come to the insides of your legs, you're grabbing hold of the outer edges of your feet and you're bringing your knees wide and down. Now if this is too much, and you'll know it's too much because it will feel like too much of a stretch and also you'll be lifted up like this, then I want you to grab the backs of your legs, or you can grab the backs of your, you can grab your calves and do the same position but just with your hands in a little bit of a different spot. You can close your eyes again. And just like that previous position, I want you to focus on relaxing your muscles, breathing into the stretch. And if you have muscles, chronic tightness in your muscles, then we need to retrain those muscles and we need to retrain the wiring in your brain as well to be able to relax those muscles. So it's definitely a mind-body connection type thing going on. And we're going to release out of that. I'm going to get you to come over. We're going to take a stretch called half pigeon now. So I'm going to get you to bring your right leg forwards and then just shift your back leg as far back as you can. Now with this front leg, your knee and your hip should pretty much be in line. So if it's like way out or way in, you just want to shift it a little bit so you find that alignment. Your foot can be closer in towards you, that will be more gentle, or if you want more of a stretch, you can just bring it out. And then we're just going to start coming down onto the forearms and you'll feel that stretch in the outer edge of your hip, particularly maybe a little bit through this front hip. And then same again, so while the stretch is predominantly felt through the hip, this is a real opportunity for you to relax through your lower back, through your pelvis, through your pelvic floor, through the whole lower part of your body really. And then if you feel like you get comfortable here and you're able to relax, then you can drop down a little bit further and rest your head down. And sinking a little bit deeper, coming back to the attention on your muscles, seeing if you can relax and soften them even more. So you habitually might go back to that kind of place of clenching and tightening. Very common. And then we're going to lift up and we're going to switch on over and do that nice stretch on the other side. So same again. And then you're just going to lengthen that back leg behind you. And I will say, if your position looks different to mine, that's totally okay. Very common for this hip to be lifted in the air. Totally fine. Okay, we're going to come down onto the forearms. Just ease our way into it. So belly softening. Pelvis muscles softening. And one great way to do that is to breathe deeply. So what comes often with that clenching and that tightness is holding our breath. So we want to breathe deeply and relax our body. You can sink a little deeper, rest the forehead down if that's available to you. Okay, and then we're going to make our way up and we're going to come into a low lunge from here. So working through the hips again, but a little bit different. I'm going to get you to step your right foot forwards and then we're going to sink down into the hips. So you can bring your both hands to the inside of your leg and you'll start to feel this through the front of the back leg. Now, if you're not feeling that, which it can happen with quite a lot of people, I want you to come up. So I want you to come up like this, rest your hands on your leg, and then you're going to sink down and forwards like this with a slight little tuck of the pelvis, and then you should get that stretch through the front of the hip there. So you just see what works for you. Any questions, just pop them down in the comments and I'll get back to you because it can be a little tricky to kind of figure out what works for you. And then release, we're going to switch on over and take that nice stretch on the other leg. So same again, see which position works best for you, either hands on the ground or more lifted with your hands on your leg. And then release. One last stretch, you guys. So we're going to take a pose called dragonfly, and I'm going to get you to take your legs wide like this. So immediately you're going to feel that stretch through your inner thighs, and then we're just going to creep the hands forwards, just enough until you feel like it's a good level of stretch for you. I don't want you to kind of be grinning and bearing it, and then you can drop your head down. And then once again, so I just noticed I was immediately hugging my core in, because it's just, like I said, it's a habitual thing, but I want you to relax. So I want you to let it go, let everything go, let the pelvic floor relax, lower back relax, and coming into your breath again. You can creep a little bit further down if you feel you can. And just relaxing even more, bring your awareness to the lower part of your body again. Awareness is key. And then we're just slowly going to make our way out of that stretch. So there you have it, guys. 5 really great stretches to help you release and relax your pelvic floor muscles. If you enjoyed this video, if it helps, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.